Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the NASCAR Next Gen Cup Series here at Kansas. We're car 11 of 30, and we got Casey Kerwin here as well. He races in the Pro Series, so this should be interesting. He's probably going to kill everybody, I'm assuming, if he qualifies, because I know some of them like to start out back and try to get by people. But this track's really interesting. The top lane is the fastest way around. I've ran like my last practice, I just got down to like a 31.085. I ran like 3 of those in a row. I ran a 184 first, and then I ran an 094, 089, and an 085 all consecutively, which was really nice. So hopefully we can qualify pretty decent here. Really hard to maintain your speed. Our second lap will probably be faster, because it usually is in practice, and I kind of screwed up there in turn 4. I kind of go straight over these white dots to entrance and then just try to manage the top lane and get a good exit. You do not want to go over the seams though that are on the lower side. You want to stay in the top lane. You can go in it on entrance, and if you tap the brake you'll probably get loose, but on exit you want to stay top lane only. Alright, let's see if this second lap could be any good, because definitely first lap was not super fast. I never really tapped the brake much. I kind of just let it drift into the corner for the most part. I just let off, let it go up, and kind of try to diamond off for the most part on the top lane. Don't want to go in too deep and hit the wall. If we don't hit the wall for 4 here, it should be a decent time, I think. It might be in the 1s. That's what I'm hoping for. A 2, okay, 261, not terrible. Track may not be as gripped up as my last practice was, but that's fine. We'll be starting decent, I feel like, because a 2's not terrible. Just gotta try to manage the tires in the race and not get in a wreck. So, how many people have qualified so far? About half the field, maybe? About 13, 14 people have, so still a bunch of people left to qualify. Half of them probably won't even qualify. I'm interested to see. Oh, Kerwin just ran a 184. Yeah, he's fast. It's going to be interesting on the tire management, though, because up top kills your tires also. Like, this track eats up the tires, so it'll be an interesting race. Hopefully, we can stay out of some wrecks, and I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green. Alright, we fell down to 7th. That's not too bad, but being on the bottom for the start of this race is going to be rough, I feel like. Because the top side is definitely a lot faster. Bottom side is pretty slow, and it gets loose if you hit the brakes a little too hard. I'm just hoping to stay somewhat around the top 10, being car number 11. Maybe we'll get lucky, get a couple people wrecking in front of us, and we could have a decent finish. Just have to try to stay out of the mess here. We got 50 laps. Last week at Darlington, we had 50 laps and we had all green, which was interesting. Did not expect that. We do have 2 sets of tires.
The only one here at Kansas here at the Next Gen car, so we started here at the back of the pack.
His mic is like kind of like pitchy loud. Like it's like peaking. It's so like high pitched loud. It's odd. I don't know. But hopefully we can have a good race here. Let me know if you guys ran this earlier in the week and how you guys did. I like running these towards the end of the week, but like towards the weekend-ish time, and you guys could see it before the actual cup race happens and see like if there's any real differences. I'm interested to see how the cup races here in these cars in real life. If they're up by the wall and stuff, I think Reddick's gonna be fast. Larson, Chastain's been fast all year.
2K, but mine's at 1999 for some reason. Default engine, I guess.
Yeah, I'm interested to see all the iRacings in this race, because we're car 11. I think we're at like 3,500, something like that. So being car 11, it's going to be a decent split.
You Ford?
So I'll be interested to see the full field, strength of field. It'll probably be just under what my iRating is. Probably like 32, 3,000, something like that.
You have 2 additional sets of tires.
Just got to try not to be in these wrecks, because it gets very loose.
It's going to 2K. Nice.
It gets very loose going over the seams on the track, and then if you just try pushing it too hard, it'll kind of, on the bottom side, it'll just push you up the track, and then it'll kind of get loose on you moving up. It's real weird. But hopefully we could run pretty well here. Try to keep it out of the wall and out of any spinning cars.
All right, boys and girls. You ready to go here today.
But 50 laps, long time to go. Hopefully it's not caution filled. I could see it being caution filled, which would suck.
Been doing a fantastic job on pit road, a great job on the race cars.
But hopefully we have a pretty clean race overall. I don't know what gear we should start in. Probably second. Some people might try to start in first, but I don't think that's worth it just to get a little bit of a jump. But you're going to shift immediately, pretty much.
Seeing that.
We'll see how this race goes, though. We'll see how it goes. Starting on the bottom is going to suck. We're going to have to probably let a couple guys by on the top side until we find a hole and then move up. Or maybe they'll just like smack the wall and we'll get by them. Who knows? That's the one problem about just it being a highline track. Anybody gets in the wall, everybody's going to stack up. Or if you try to miss them, you're going to have to go over the seam and then probably they'll step out on you. Oh, geez, that got loose. There's going to be some people wrecking there, I would imagine, at some point in a race. 5-car had a really good jump. Just going to try to maintain this middle lane, not push it way too hard. I was not expecting that to just get loose going over the apron there. That was kind of crazy. Watch out for anybody getting in the wall. 24 is right on that. It's scaring me. He gets into it off of turn 4.
Outside.
Should clear him before turn 1, I think.
Go outside. Clear.
Somewhat. You can slide up going into turn 1. A little bit of a slide job. You can do it at this track, which is nice. But we're in 9th. Lost a couple spots in the start. 5 had a really good jump, and then anybody on the top side as well probably just got by. That was right next to us.
I'm wrecking in 4.
Oh geez, oh geez, oh geez. Don't come back up the track.
No, not again, Daniel.
That's gonna be a caution. Waiting on it. No caution? Did he save it and keep it going straight? And I guess nobody got into him? That was sketchy though. He probably got all through his seam there.
Be predictable for you.
He was probably either going over a seam through the corner or might have
I don't know what
clipped
happened
the
in the
wall.
last lap of that last race we did. I
That was
forgot how to drive
terrifying.
the goddamn car.
Let's see if anybody pits. I imagine not. We only got a couple.
Right.
Okay, that guy's loud. 30 cars, super loud. We got probably that wreck, which is nice. I don't know who all ended up in it. I think it was like 2nd or 3rd place up there. Started getting loose, it looked like. But we only had a couple laps there on the tires. I don't imagine seeing people pitting right now. But I'm not going to pit, so I'm just going to fast forward for you guys until we're about to go green again. We're in 8th currently, so that'll be nice on the outside for the restart. And we will see how this restart goes, and hopefully we can get some green flag lap in this race.
Coming to 1 to go, boss man.
Alright, we still are in 8th. Nobody in front of us pitted. There was one guy like maybe 14th, 15th
I got
that
an
pitted.
EOL, so I need a whole bunch of you guys.
I think it was
passing me.
I think it was the 24. He said he's going to get his repairs, so I
Or
guess he got
like
in a
2.
wreck or may have smacked the wall or something. We started getting a good run there on the 5 right before the caution came out, so hopefully we can get a good enough jump and get in front of him. I feel like we were a little bit faster than him once we started getting going. He had a really good start, and I got sideways on that bottom side, which I wasn't ready for. So now I know for that for next time, if we get restart on the bottom again. But still have a long way to go in this.
Hey, what did that cone do to you?
Next
What the cone
caution,
represents?
like we get like 5-10 laps of green. Will probably most people will probably
That
pick
cone
because you have 2
versus my
sets.
family.
So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a green flag run here. That'd be nice.
Can you hear me over there?
It looks interesting because I swear Kerwin up there is like running the middle bottom.
Hi, boss man. Hey, start off. Be ready.
5-car started so far back and got a jump, so that didn't help us at all. We're gonna have another one to our inside who is behind the 5.
Go there on the bottom.
Should be able to get a good run off of the turn 2 here.
Clear if you need it. Inside.
15 car gonna pull up
Careful
right in front of
behind
the
the
18.
19. I'm pitting in for a penalty.
Oh, that sucks. Penalties are the worst. 15 car is all sorts of loose. Or 18 car, my bad. I know he's gonna come back up. I'm just gonna back off him a little bit. Definitely backing up the corners a lot more than we were in qualifying. Qualifying, we were just sending it in there, but in the race, I'm trying not to run anybody over getting into these corners. And I really wonder if you get like a really long green flag run to the end, if we're gonna be like using the brakes or not through these corners, because I feel like you can kind of just roll through it. 10 car is running pretty good on that middle line. The outside's definitely faster.
I'm gonna need a whole lot of caution to dig myself out of this hole.
Hopefully we can get by the 10 as well. 18 was very close to the wall there. I thought he was going to get in it.
Or I guess like
I was like almost following him up into it.
Clear, clear, clear. Side.
Don't know what car is behind us, but he's getting into our inside.
Go there.
Evil.
Side. Go inside.
Oh, I knew I was going to scrape it off of 2. Didn't really hit it at all, but just barely scraped it, slowed us down for the back stretch. I was just a little bit high on the exit. I've had a feeling it was going to happen. Lost the spot to the 2 car, that's okay. Got the 16 coming at us now. Trying to do my little diamond thing, and I just stayed a little too high off of 2 last time. 10 car running that bottom is going to get himself in some trouble. He's trying to make that bottom lane work. I just think it's too slow down there. Car wanted to start stepping out of me. I don't know if you guys noticed. It started feeling like it was turning. I was like right on the seam. That was terrifying. Ooh, 18's in the wall. I think he got out of it pretty decently. We've got to try not to get sideways when we're side by side with somebody like that. I don't want to wreck both of us. If anything, I just want to spin myself to the inside. I don't want to take somebody else out with me. Turn 4 is real tight on exit if you don't get it turned down enough. And we get a caution. I think most people will end up pitting here, to be honest.
Really not.
Because we won't get going green until about lap like
Who's that
17.
for no reason?
About lap 17-ish, I think, we'll be going green. So I think most people are going to come in and take their tires and stuff. So I'm going to come in and do that as well. Not going to worry about taking off fuel or anything. So we'll make our pit stop, I think, next time around, it looks like. Because I think we have to catch the pace truck. So I'll bring you guys back and get ready to go green and see where we are going to restart at. Alright, we are in 10th now, which isn't terrible. The top 6 actually stayed out on tires, so this will be real interesting to see how this goes. The difference on tires is going to be crazy, I think. Like, they may be like half a second off or something like that, so it'll be interesting. And I screwed up my pit stop barely, like barely went too far stopping, and so I backed up real quick. We came out in the same spot. The 10 actually beat us out, but he had a speeding penalty on the exit, so he fell all the way to the back. So we basically came out where we went in. We just lost a couple spots, I think, to the guys staying out on the old tires. So 7th place, Kerwin, is the first one on new tires, which will be real interesting to see how this goes. So 7th, 8th, 9th, and I'm 10th. So we're 4th car on new tires. We just have to watch out for the guys on the old tires, because I just think they're going to be way slow. We're going to have to try to maneuver our way around them. We'll just do the best we can. Hopefully there's not a big wreck up here in the front from people being on old tires on this restart.
Pace car's off. You ready?
Really waiting on it. Really waiting on it.
Green flag.
Kind of shocked in a way that people didn't spin their tires, but that's a good thing. Nobody got bottled up. I'm going to run this middle just because I think those old tires are going to not be pretty good. we'll see how this goes. I think the 22 is on fresh tires.
Outside.
Haven't really ran the bottom much at all here. So I just got to be mindful of that.
Still outside. Clear.
I don't know exactly how the car is going to react here. We're on the top when we got it, I guess, and then we'll probably get a good run on the guys on old tires after a couple laps. Oh geez, got loose off of 2.
Outside.
Just don't nail the gas and come back up.
Wide outside. Clear
I'll
on
just
the
run the bottom here.
top.
About screwed it up completely.
Still outside.
I just hit the gas and turned a little too hard there,
Still outside.
coming off of 2. So we fell back quite a bit. I think we lost like 5 spots or so, which isn't great. I think I was like getting close to flipping that wall like I did earlier, and I just turned a little harder. And we're on fresher tires, so it kind of just went. Ooh, there goes somebody doing the same thing I just did. I didn't lock up the brakes at least, so I'm happy about that.
Inside.
Oh geez, I'm getting sideways, getting into
Still
3 now.
inside. You're clear. Inside. Still there.
My tires are not happy. They are
Clear,
screaming. Who is it? The 8 car that got sideways as well. He looks like he has a little front right damage too. Oh geez, oh geez. This is bad.
Stay on the bottom.
They're wrecking.
Go low.
Missed that, thank God. Ooh, that was the 10 and somebody else. 10 already worked his way back up pretty far already.
Crap!
The road's closed.
But me sliding did not help my tires. They were mad at me. But we definitely lost some spots. Gained 2 back right there. So we'll be in 14th, it looks like,
All right,
before the
one more.
restart. But there might be some guys up front now taking tires, since there was like 6 of them that didn't on the first time around that we pitted. So it'll be interesting. Don't know where we're going to restart at. Right now we're in 14th, I believe. Let's double check that. Yeah, we're in 14th. So far we'll be on the outside, which is nice. My tires need to cool down, and hopefully they're not mad at me on the restart and we go green again.
We're on 1 to go. You're
All
on the
right.
inside.
So we
gonna
gained
restart
1
behind the
position, so we're going to be
21.
starting on the bottom. The 8 car pitted, that about lost it on the backstretch like we did. That was right in front of us. He pitted, so we dropped to the bottom at least. We gained 1 spot out of that, so it'll be an interesting restart. Nobody else that didn't take tires earlier still haven't. So don't know how their tire wear is doing. Like, I looked at mine during this caution. My front right was a 95 off the beginning of the race to when we pitted. So I know theirs has got to be hurting. But hopefully we can get a decent jump. I need to remember going down on the very apron will get you sideways if you do it slow enough, trying to get through the gears. So just got to be mindful of that. And hopefully we can keep avoiding the wreck, because that was a bad one. I don't know if I think the 10 might have gotten in the wall, and then the guy behind him had nowhere to go, and they started hitting each other and spinning. But luckily we were able to miss that, just checking up and getting down to the bottom quick enough out of the way without getting sideways. Come on, 21, go. Okay, we're going fast enough we could drop to the bottom, because when we were in second gear is when it like really got loose on us.
Right outside.
Oh geez.
Still there.
Like right on the apron, we were like 3 wide.
Clear.
We are clear. I'm gonna come up, get to that outside lane. Pretty sure Kerwin is fighting for the lead. Oh geez, I'm losing it.
Still there.
Jesus, I'm just gonna put it in the wall, let people go by.
Clear low.
Wow, that was loose. Why did it do that? Like, I just got into the corner normally and it just broke on me. Oh, and they're wrecking up here.
Still there. Caution.
Jesus, that was a mess. That was really bad.
God, you guys
We're
are
gonna have a couple rounds of 19.
Like, I saved it at least, and I just put myself in the wall.
Straight away.
I don't know what happened with those
Yeah,
guys.
22 decided to turn down on me. I don't know what was going on with that.
I'm happy nobody hit me when I got sideways. That was bad. I think I'm gonna pit here, take my last set of tires, and just get my damage fixed. Because we are way back here now. I just completely screwed up going into 3. I don't know what happened there, because I don't think I tapped the
Lead
brake at
lap,
all.
boys. Even after wrecking and getting myself a 40-second penalty.
Damn, that sucks. But my tire's definitely screaming at me. I just need to get a new set and get my damage fixed. we'll see where we're at after all that. And for the last, well, not last restart, we'll be on the last set of tires and try to work our way back forward for the rest of this race. Currently, we're 19th. Might be a little bit further back after we pit because we're gonna get all our damage fixed because I just put it in the wall to let everybody by because I didn't want to just yank it down and wreck half the field. So hopefully we can keep it clean the rest of the race and make these last set of tires last for the last 20 laps.
I'm only a lap down because I had to use the bathroom and I couldn't hold it until the end of the race.
Alright, so we're at 18th here off this restart. We can go green to the end. I feel like that'd be best case
There'll be a
scenario
caution
for
here. I
us.
trust it.
I think we're the first one, maybe the second one on
I'm
these
sure there'll be
tires.
4 or 5 more of the fucking thing.
But hopefully it could stay green. That'd be great because I need to try to make some passes here. Or if there could be a huge pileup, that'd be great too. That doesn't involve us.
One more caution in the next 5 to 10 laps would be phenomenal because then I can jump all the lapped cars and get some new tires.
Makes sense. Yeah, 24 had to come back
Come
from
on,
his
guys.
penalty and stuff.
4X under caution, please.
Alright.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Those tires were hating me. Even though they weren't that worn out, they were only like 96 or 98, 98 and stuff. Like, they weren't that worn out, but they were not good for me. I was sliding all over the place, going into 3 there and off of 2 one time. So they just were in a bad state of mind. Had to get new ones. And we only had like 19 seconds of damage. It wasn't too bad, so we should be completely fine because we just like put it in the wall with the right side, not too hard at least. Pretty sure Kerwin has the lead again. Everybody's spreading out up there. This guy did not go down to the apron, which I don't blame him. It gets loose down there. But he easily could have wrecked at 19 if he wasn't paying attention. Get it up in the 5th gear, and let's just try to manage these tires the rest of the race. Try not to get sideways off of 2. We're going into 3 again. Just gonna let off early, and we already got a caution. Jesus Christ, where was that caution at? It was behind us for sure. What even happened? People can't even go a lap now without wrecking. That's just kind of disappointing. So we are, I think, 17th now, maybe 16th. I think we might have jumped a couple spots off the restart, which was good for us. So we'll still be on the outside as long as nobody pits in front of us, and I'll bring you guys back. We'll get ready to go green once again.
Want to go, man.
All right. Well, a couple people, I think 2 people pitted in front of us. We moved up to 14th, so at least we're still on the outside, which is nice.
26, you have to pass me.
Look at your top foot, you can.
Hopefully we could gain a couple more spots off the restart. That'd be nice, just being on the outside lane. And hopefully we can get a green run to the end. It's only less than 15 laps. So I think we could do it. If people would just like mind themselves and just race the track and stop getting into each other. I don't even know what that last caution was for, to be honest.
Playing for you, 2-5.
We'll have to go back after the race and see what all the wrecks were. This has been a mess. And these caution laps are brutal. You can see on the dash they're about like a minute and a half close to. They are so slow. Those races taking forever. I think this is like caution number 5 or something like that. So we've had plenty of laps
Green
under caution.
again, let's get it.
Yeah, I sure hope so. What I'm hoping for.
Live.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way it's happening. Everybody's like trying to catch back up to the field back here.
Hey, cars off. You ready?
And
Go around it.
18,
start.
they just jumped the restart completely. Well, that's unfortunate for us. And I get in the wall trying to get up to the outside lane. Oh, there's definitely going to be a wreck immediately. It just looks like it. Like, everybody checked up in front of us, which sucked.
Pitting, got a black flag.
Jesus.
Outside
Okay.
didn't go.
Yeah, well, yeah, he jumped to the outside.
Pitting.
Yeah, he about got nailed by so many people, it looked like. Because he was going before the guys in front of me even went. So I had a feeling he'd get a black flag because it said past the 18 before the green even went. Like it was still under caution. This guy's gonna probably pull up. Yes, he does. He's gonna keep running that lower middle. Okay, getting into 3 is super loose for me. Holy shit.
All clear.
I need to get in there a lot straighter than that, because that was not good.
Side.
Turn 3 is my nemesis at the moment.
Go there. You're
I need to go in straight, let it drift out to the wall, and then turn a little bit.
Go there.
I don't know what it is right now. It just is not jiving with my car at all. Gonna have to turn hard enough. I just have to get in a little lower, let it drift up. I think the 2 car got in the wall, or spinning off turn 4. He kept it down there in the grass, so there's no caution at least, but he either spun it or smacked the wall, one of the 2. Not sure which. We're actually getting some green flag laps, which is nice. But that start was all jumbled up and kind of screwed us a little bit. Went in a little high, but I didn't get loose that time at least. Just need to run the laps I know I can. I was doing fine practicing and stuff. Like, it definitely gets loose. You just have to manage it, and I wasn't doing that bad in my practice and everything. I just really screwed up in the race, more or less. The beginning of the race was good until we pitted and got new tires, pretty much. That's when everything went bad for us. This 28, I wonder if he's one of the ones that didn't take tires early, and he still hasn't pitted. I'm wondering, because we seem like a decent amount quicker than him. Started getting loose towards the exit there. That was not good. Either that or he just had a bad 1 and 2. I'm not sure. I don't know everybody that did stay out early on. I don't know who all did. '24 behind us is running really well. He was the one multiple laps down. He got his lap back because of his penalty early on. Keep getting loose right there towards the exit of 4. I'm not like dipping down. Well, I'm dipping down a little too much, but I'm not getting high enough in the corner before I dip down for like my diamond. Got real high there in 2. That was sketchy. I was right up on that wall. Luckily it didn't suck us in. I need to get like higher like this and then let it come down off the exit. But that time I didn't get loose. But we're stuck back here on like 17th now after doing decent the beginning half of the race and then just started screwing up way too much. Had to tap the brake there a little bit. I had a little bit too much momentum for my liking. This 24 is catching me though. He's running really well. He might have like half a lap fresher tires, pretty much. He's gonna have to let off or he, oh wow, that's a power ass move. That was a hell of a run through 3 and 4 there. I didn't think that was gonna work out. I'm not even mad about it. That was impressive. Oop, they're all in the wall. People are flying around them now. I thought for sure there was going to be a wreck there. I don't know exactly what happened. Somebody got up in the wall, it looked like, or got turned up into the wall. Watch people hitting off of 4. That guy's all out of whack. Who is that? The 12 car? Yeah, he was the one up in the wall, I think, off of 4 right there. I don't know who was up in the wall off of 2 or on the back stretch.
Still outside. Still outside.
Oh, there goes somebody. I think that was one of the guys that just went flying down there that didn't take tires early, and he still, I don't think, has. Who is that? The 4 car? No, yeah, that's the 4 car. I'm all over the place, too. I'm so loose. The track's very hard, top lane, like, oh, 24 is up the wall.
Stay in the bottom, stay in the bottom.
We missed that, that was lucky. And we're gonna have like a green-white checkered here at the end.
That was straight up malicious, man.
It looked like the 24 got in the wall, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to go back and see, because if he's saying that was malicious, it looked like to me he just got up in the wall, but maybe somebody got in the back of him and put him in the wall.
I had not hit the whole entire race, and I was falling off.
Yeah, there's multiple people falling off hard. So, we have no sets of tires.
Bro, do you know how much fucking work I put into getting back on the lead lap?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But we have no sets of tires. We're going to have a green-white checkered. I'm actually interested to see how many people pit here just for a green-white checkered. Because there's plenty of people that haven't pitted at all race. I think at least 5 of them maybe. I think the 4 might have been one of them. So we'll see if he goes and gets tires. And I think the 13 said he was falling off there. I don't know where he's at exactly. But multiple people got in the wall there and got some damage. I have the slightest bit on the front right, but it's not really affecting us, I don't think. So I'll bring you guys back and we're getting ready to go green right here at the end.
1 to go.
All right.
Outside.
We're in 14th. There was like 3 guys in front of us that pitted. The 13 and the 4 that are like straight behind my lane are the first ones on fresh tires because I don't think they've pitted all race. So we'll see how this goes. I think we have about like 10 laps on our tires. Kerwin's probably going to win this. He's out front. He'll just probably get a good jump and get out to a lead. But it's been a caution fest wreck. Hopefully we can avoid one last one if there is one in front of us because we've gotten lucky with the 2 that have been right in front of us we've missed. I've kind of screwed myself up a few times through the race, not even just like once or twice. I've done it like 3, 4, 5 times. I've kind of screwed up myself. So hopefully we can finish this race decent. I wanted to try to stay around the top 10 for where my number was and where we qualified. We qualified 7th, so we had a decent qualifying. Just kind of screwed up. And somebody's in first gear or just nailing their gas. I think it's the guy next to me.
I
think it's a 10 car, yeah. He might just blow his motor. He went super early there. But I don't blame him.
Green flag.
They're kind of crazy already. I just want to get to this top lane.
Inside. Still there.
Run our lane. 4 cars on fresh tires, so there's no like really holding him off. 21 is super slow.
Outside.
I don't know if he was like almost getting in the wall or what there.
Clear. Outside.
13 probably gonna make it 3 wide.
Can't tell yet.
You're a lap down. Why are you driving into me on the straight?
White flag.
1 lap to go.
Relax. Barely touched you.
Try to send it off into turn 1 and stay down here
And
as
you
best we
cleared yourself
can.
when you weren't clear on the front straight away on the restart.
13's making a good run. Pretty sure we're clear up to the top. There went somebody. Somebody got up
I
in
could
the
have
wall.
taken the gas and wrecked us both, but I decided not to.
2 inside.
Try to get the best run we can here off turn 4. I'm sideways. Shit.
So you're specifically admitting that you're just
At least we stayed straight. I don't know where we're gonna finish
Is
at.
that somehow better?
I don't know what. We got 16th. I'll take it.
Yeah, have a good one, bud.
This is the worst lobby I've ever been in.
That was
racing, guys.
a crazy finish. I got completely
Yeah,
sideways
you
and
too,
like wrecked the 13, which is unfortunate. I don't know what happened with the ghosting, like going through him, but we got like
went
sideways. Yeah, I knew he was gonna win. We just got sideways off turn 4, trying to push it there. I think we were 3 wide off of turn 4. Pretty sure we were. Yeah. 20 was down there. 13, 19 was coming. I just got sideways, being right on the seam, and collected the 13 with me, which is unfortunate. My bad for that. I'm happy we stayed straight enough. Got some spots. Well, we didn't lose as many as we would have. But I think we only ended with a 4x to that whole thing. Yeah, we did, surprisingly. But that was a crazy race. Too many incidents. Way too many incidents. But let's go see what ended up happening out of this whole thing. He's blinking. 24 may have gotten into the 5. 5 was definitely making it close. Yeah, 24 got in the wall there. I didn't even remember the 24 being right in front of us in the beginning. Ooh, he got sideways. 29 had nowhere to go. I don't think that brought out a caution. That was only lap 2. 20 car gets sideways. 25 puts himself in the wall. 20 goes spinning around. It looks like that might have been the first caution, or the 14 being completely sideways. Jesus, that was sketchy. Somebody got in the grass down low. No, there's still no caution yet. When he actually might have been the first caution. 12 car got hooked by whoever this was. 9 car. That's unfortunate. 24, and this is all under caution. It looks like he's going to the pits. That might have been his penalty right there, speeding through the pits. He just like flew into there. Back green. I think we had a pretty quick caution. Or no, I think we had a few laps. He clipped the inside of the 20, saved it. I think this is where I scraped the wall off of turn 2, just barely. Literally just barely scraped it. 29, gonna put himself in the wall off turn 2, yes. 18, sent it real hard into turn 1, just nailed turn 1's wall. 16, off of turn 2, or off turn 4. That's easy to do. That was probably the next caution. Oh, and there was somebody flipping back here. What the hell? What did you do? He went into the turn. Oh, I think he just got loose going in a turn. Overcorrected it way too hard. He went flipping. That's definitely the caution. One of those two was definitely the caution. 14 just got absolutely moved out of the way by whoever that was. He just kept going down hitting the cone. I wonder if that will be an incident every time going to hit the cone. I don't know. Stuff through caution. People trying to check up and everything. 14 in the wall again off turn 4. They are 3 wide. 8 car. I don't think he expected the 22 to be middle of the track still. But they were pretty much 3 wide, and the 22 was just trying to give room. I think that was the 6 car nailed him. Oh, this is what happened right in front of us. That was terrifying. I think he got just sideways going in the corner. Yeah, 10 car just gets a little sideways going in the corner, saves it into the wall. 26 has nowhere to go. Luckily, we missed that. Does anybody else hit him? 15 did a good job missing that. Oh, who was that? That was unfortunate soul. Who got clipped there? 30 car just barely got clipped. Damn. Like, he was missing it, but he could have slowed down a little bit and probably would have missed it even easier. This is where I got loose, like, off the next restart. Like, my tires hated me at this point. I just got in the corner a little high, I guess, and car got sideways, saved it, and then just kept getting sideways, so I just put myself in the wall. Luckily, we didn't get much damage out of that. We only got like 19 seconds, so it's okay. And then I think there was a wreck right up here immediately. The silver car got into the, I think that's the 18. Then they go wrecking down the front stretch into turn 1. Might have been the 22 car, it looks like. Ooh, that guy just nailed the wall. 30 car nailed the wall. 25 trying to avoid it. 26 didn't check up in time. That was a big wreck down the backstretch. I think that was like our immediate caution. And I went and got my damage fixed or something. And off the restart, you see the 18 just jump outside. The red car in our lane just did not go. That 29 almost got a black flag also, I think. Well, if you pass on the right, it's not that big of a deal. I scraped the wall up with 1 there, trying to just get up in line. He scraped the wall going in the 1 as well, probably just getting to the outside lane. 26 gonna hit it off of turn 2. He got a little loose, may have just tail slapped it a little bit. 4 in the 2. 4 car gets in the wall off of turn 4. 2 car goes flying to the inside. I think that's what the 2 was talking about earlier. He was just like right on the bumper of the 4. Don't know if he like pushed him up into it or the 4 just got a little loose. Oh, GSRC. That's people that used to broadcast the races I used to do like 6 years ago. So that's cool to see that. 4 car got bumped there a little. They all save it. 12 car into the wall for turn 4. Keeps it there, luckily. 10 pushes up into the 4, sends the 4 down the track. 10 car was just pushing and just kept going up, never let off. 23, gotta scrape the wall, it looks like through 3 and 4 the slightest bit. Jesus, that was loud. That was a loud transition. That might have been what the 24 was talking about. I think he might have barely bumped him or something. 24 got up, and I think he caught him in the rear just barely, and it sent him straight into the wall. Luckily, we missed that one, too. That was very close to us. Because the 24 goes sliding down, goes back up. Luckily, we missed that as well. I'm just happy we stayed out of all the incidents until, like, the very last lap. This is off the green-white checkered back here. 24 just sending it. 25 was up in the wall, it looked like. Somebody's blinking, which I didn't know, on the green-white checkered. 29's up in the wall. Ooh, 23 got clipped and just sent to the inside. All the way down there to the wall. 12 car getting sideways off turn 4 all by himself. As well as I did. took the 13 with me. Sorry, 13. I really did not want to do that. He finished so poorly because of that. He only finished a few spots back, but luckily was able to get the finish there with the green white checkered and not a caution. Kerwin just sitting there showing off doing freaking drifts through the corner. That's tough in these cars. That's awesome. But we finished 16th. Probably going to lose a little bit of iRating being car number 11. We'll see, because there was some decent higher number, or like lower numbers finishing up higher. So good race overall. Somewhat, like, I wish we would have had more green flag racing overall, but that would have been nice. But had like 6 cautions, I think, 6-7 cautions in those 50 laps. So we had a lot of caution laps, which is unfortunate. And my car was super loose in the middle of the race, and I just screwed up too many times at that point. So finishing 16th, let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. All right, results in. Strength of field was really high, 3,300. Like I thought, Kerwin won it like I expected. He has over 9,000 iRating. Damn, he is flying up there. Like, his iRating is crazy, but we fall all the way down 16th, lost 6. That's not too bad. I think if I wouldn't have gotten loose off of turn 4, I think we could have finished like around 14th to 12th. I think we were right around that. I think we were right behind the 4 car for the most part, so we would have been about 12th to 15th ish. So might have gained the slightest bit, but losing the slightest bit isn't that bad either. Lose the slightest bit of safety. Damn, we're at 3.5. Didn't realize that. I thought we were still over 4, but had a decent race the first half, and then once my tires started hating me, I just fell off and then got stuck in the hornet's nest back there, and there was just like too many cautions for us to really make up any spots, and it was very hard to pass as well. Like, this place was really just top dominant, and if you could run up there, it was hard to pass you, but easy to screw up at the top as well, as it showed from a lot of people. There was a lot of people with incidents too, though. He had 12, he had 12, 12, 9, 8, 10, 12. Damn, there's a lot of people with a lot of incidents through this race. 19 only had a 1 going to the grass, so good by him missing all that. 6 car only had 1. And top couple guys had 0, and that's why they're up there. They kept their cars clean. I think they only did 1 pit stop, and that was like pretty early. But we had so many cautions. How many do we have? We had 6 for 23 laps in 53 laps. Like, that's terrible. So it is what it is. Did what we could through this race. If I wouldn't have screwed up as much, probably would have finished a few spots higher, maybe been closer to a top 10, which would have been our goal. But had a rough race in this one, so we'll move on to next week. I don't know where they are next week. Maybe next week they have off. I'm not sure, or they have off Memorial Weekend, which is in like a couple weeks. I'm not sure what next week is. So appreciate you guys for watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.